What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Moving to Florida show. Today, we are talking about something near and dear to the hearts of every Floridian. I'm your host, Judson, by the way, joined by my Floridian co-host, Mohit Badlani.
What's going on, Judd?
Yeah, so like I said, something near and dear to everyone's heart here in Florida. Truth is, folks, Floridians love Publix.
Yes, we do.
If you've never heard of Publix, it is a local grocery chain, and I think every maybe region or state or whatever has their own grocery chain that they love. In Florida, it is definitely Publix. So we're going to tell you a little bit about Publix and why we love it today.
Yeah. It's the food. It's the pub sub. That's the only reason I love it.
Absolutely. It's all about the pub sub. It is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely a thing. Floridians love the Publix sub, especially, I think it is specifically the chicken tender sub.
Yeah.
Mo, have you had the chicken tender sub, Mo?
I have. It's absolutely out of this world. It is, because I'm trying to lose weight here, so I try not to have that one. But whenever I go, I love their boarhead and turkey sub, or I'll get their boarhead chicken sub. And that's about it. But for the most part, man, it blows every other sub company out of the water, man.
They are good, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Subway sandwich person myself, but I've had a few different ones there. I mean, they're very good. Just like Mo said, they're fresh meats, or the chicken tenders are awesome. It's very good. If you go into the deli counter at a Publix grocery store around lunchtime, it's going to be packed. It's always packed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And it's not only that, they have fresh food right next to it. So they've cooked and prepared all this food. So they know they're pretty good at grabbing the market share. So,
right.
for lunch at least. And they have like a really decent spread of all the stuff that you can have. They'll warm it up on the spot for you and everything. So it's really, really cool the way they've set up everything.
Right. Well, and I mean, every store is a little bit different. They've kind of got their new concept stores as well, which we can definitely talk about. But first, I figure maybe we'll tell the folks a little bit history about Publix. Yeah, a little bit of history. Which I mean, I've only been a Floridian for 6 years, and I had heard of it before because they have them in Tennessee as well. So Tennessee is actually the first place I heard of a Publix. So they have them,
nice.
Primarily they're just in the Southeast. So Publix was founded in 1930 here in Florida. It's based out of Lakeland, Florida. So that is, it's got a Central Florida headquarters. And most of the stores are in Florida. So I've actually got a little Wikipedia article pulled up on it right now. 832 locations in Florida. Hey, I don't know when the last time that was updated, because it seems like they are like building mini stores just right here in Central Florida. I know several.
Just in Winter Garden, they have 4.
Yeah, that are in development or being like already.
1 is in development. 3 are rocking and rolling right now.
Right. Yeah. I might have to fact check you there. I'm trying to think of.
There's one right there on Colonial Drive.
Yeah.
There's one in New Independence. There's going to be one in front of Waterley. They put a board up there. I think the other one would be in Horizon West. It wouldn't be Winter Garden itself, but Horizon West, the Publix that's in Lakeside and Windermere.
Okay. Yeah, and there's Stony Brook West as well.
Yeah, Stony Brook West. There you go.
That's 4 in Winter Garden plus another one very nearby, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So in Florida, it says 832 stores. There are 194 in Georgia, 82 in Alabama, 64 in South Carolina, 52 in Tennessee, 51 in North Carolina, and 19 in Virginia. So I guess if you're in the Southeast, or you've been in the Southeast, a lot, you've probably seen Publix before, but definitely it is a Florida staple for sure. And it's not just the subs. They've got more to offer than that. I mean, it is kind of, not like a super upscale restaurant, grocery store, but it is a very nice, chain store. Yes. And get this, I didn't know this part. I knew it was employee owned, and I know that there are a lot of Floridians that start working at Publix in high school and work there, as adults too. I have a friend that started, I think he was 16, working at Publix, and he's still there. He's like the bakery manager now. So,
cool.
But it's an employee-owned company as well. So, I guess
what does that mean?
Well, it means that the the primarily stockholders are employees. So yeah, I was actually just reading about this, and of course the family, the gentleman that started it, the founder George W. Jenkins. I guess since his family does still own shares of the stock as well, but outside of that family, it's primarily just employees and past employees that own stock in the company. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, this says Publix is the largest employee-owned company in the United States.
Right.
So pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
That is really cool.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, Publix is kind of like the Chick-fil-A of grocery stores.
Yes, it is.
Do you think that's a good analogy, Mo?
That is a really good analogy. They just don't close on Sundays.
Right, yeah, they're open on Sundays.
That's probably it.
True.
Yeah, it's probably the employees, the people that work there. Anytime you cross by them, they will greet you, and it seems genuine. They're not just like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Right. Yeah. And the employees are always very friendly,
engaged.
Yep, absolutely. And like if you're wandering the aisles like I frequently do, like lost trying to find something, if you ask a Publix employee, they're out stocking or something like that, they're not just going to tell you, oh, it's on aisle 12. Like they're going to take you to it.
Yes.
Which is a cool thing. And I don't know if that's just a thing that they do or if that's like a company policy, but it definitely happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's very cool. They, they have baggers, so it's not the same person checking you out that's also bagging your groceries. And they will take your stuff to your car. I, being a man, usually decline, but they will, take your groceries to your car. All of the baggers,
won't accept tips.
Yeah, they do not accept tips. They actually have a little, what am I trying to say, button on their, apron that says, please no tips. I don't remember exactly what it says, but yeah, something like that. Just super friendly, really nice, people that work at Publix. I mean, it shows.
Yeah, it does. The other cool part about Publix is it's always neat, clean, and organized. Some of these grocery stores that you go to, you can just tell by just walking in that this is going to be a hot mess. But whenever I go into Publix, it just feels super clean. I feel comfortable in shopping there. I think most people feel very, very comfortable in shopping there. Just a little bit, maybe on the pricier side than most of your grocery stores, but at the same time, you still get those BOGO deals that happen over there. Everyone loves the BOGO deals. They have like, I would say in the front entrance, they'll have like a huge buckets of
stack outs. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the right word.
Yeah, something like that.
It's been a while since I've been in retail. Yeah, so BOGO, yeah, they've got their buy one. There's always buy one get one deals there. So yeah, like Mo said, when you walk in, usually it's up front, and they've got a lot of different products that are whatever it is, it's on the buy one get one free special. Every once in a while, that's even like a 6-pack or a 12-pack of beer.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and they have certain ones have liquor stores in them too, so which I pretty much love. I'd rather go to a Publix liquor store and pick up my hard liquor, but and some of them are, like you mentioned earlier, they're specialty stores of Publix is out there too. I don't know if you want to get to it right now, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of specialty Publixes out there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, why not?
Yeah, you have what's it called, the apron. Do you know what the apron is?
I've heard of the apron, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. I know they do like a cooking school or something like that, right?
That's exactly what it is. They do cooking sessions and cooking school in the back if you would like to join and whatnot. So my daughter went to an apron, which I think the closest apron to us is the one in Dr. Phillips. And she would go there. They would have, at least 15, 20, 30 students sometimes, and they're all cooking, preparing lunch or dinner for the evening. And there's a particular chef that comes out and teaches them and shows them different aspects of cooking, which is really, really neat that they do that at Publix.
Yeah, very cool. Absolutely. The Greenwise stores are also what comes to mind. I don't think we have one in our area. But Greenwise it's basically like Publix version of Whole Foods. Yeah. That's the easiest way to say it.
Organic and everything.
Right. Yeah. All the organic, antibiotic free, all of that stuff. More of the high end, it's Publix, but with Whole Foods prices, right?
Exactly, but you don't have to go to a specialty Greenwise store. They actually have Greenwise sections inside of normal Publixes too.
Yep.
It's not as big as an actual Greenwise store, but you'll still get your everyday essentials. If you are into organic food and organic eating, then you'll definitely be able to find that in your normal Publix as well.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, speaking of specialty stores, I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently they do have Publix Sabor. Who knows if I'm saying that word right? Apparently, it's Spanish for flavor. They have Spanish themed stores as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the closest one that I remember seeing was when I lived in Meadowwoods. There was one on Buenaventura Lakes.
Yep,
which is Kissimmee.
I was going to say, Mo, for the uninformed, tell us where Meadowwoods is.
It's close to the airport. It's like literally 10 minutes away from the airport.
Yeah, southeast Orlando. They do also have a pharmacy in Publix. I got to give a shout out real quick. We were going to leave. We were going out of town for the 4th of July weekend last Thursday, and I realized I forgot to pick up a prescription.
Oh.
I pulled it up. It was 10 minutes to 9. The pharmacy closes at 9.
Uh-huh.
And my wife's like, there's no way you're going to make it. But it's really only like 3 miles up the highway from us. And I hopped in the car. I actually called them on the way. I was like, I am pulling into the parking lot now to pick this up. Because we were planning on leaving at, I think, 5 a.m., something like that. We were going to leave early the next morning. They don't open till 9. And it took a little while for them to pick up, but the pharmacist, she's like, hey, if you're here in 3 minutes, it's all good. Like, they were still there. You know, they did have like the gate kind of pulled, like they were ready to shut down, but they were still there. I made it with like 2 minutes to spare.
And they're there exactly till 9 o'clock, sometimes even a little bit after. So even if you came a minute or two after and you saw somebody in there, they'll definitely help you out. They're not going to say, no, I'm sorry, we're closed.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's not like Walmart.
We're not supposed to name drop. I'm just kidding.
So, and so at their pharmacy, again, just kind of in that theme, one of the things that they do, if you do not have, say, health insurance or prescription medication insurance, they're always going to look to do whatever they can to get you the best price. So, like, GoodRx is probably one that a lot of people have heard of. I know that they added that on our account so that we, got the best prices on prescriptions.
Right.
That's really helpful. I know they do, which a lot of, pharmacies do have, like, certain prescriptions are free. Same, Publix has that as well. I think they're doing, is Publix doing delivery now as well?
Yes, they are.
Curbside pickup, delivery, all those things that other stores are doing. Yep.
Yeah, they're doing Instacart type of thing. So they will bring it, to your car if you want to come, to your car and not get out of your car and be lazy. No, I'm just kidding. Or you could just come and order your stuff, go to the Publix, and just pick up your bag that's sitting right there in the front section of the grocery store, or Instacart where they'll drop it off to your home.
There you go. Hey, something else I love about Publix.
What's that?
They have sushi.
Yes, they do. Fresh.
And it's good. It's good sushi. Yeah, they have their little sushi chef. Sushi? Whoa, that's hard to say. Sushi chef?
Sushi chef?
In store. But get this, $5 Wednesdays.
What do you mean $5 Wednesdays?
You haven't seen this? On Wednesdays, they have their sushi is $5.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
I don't think it's like every single roll, but most of the sushi on Wednesdays is $5.
Right. That's awesome. And they have sushi bowls, which I like too. I mean, you don't have to get those little square sushis, but you can get a whole sushi bowl now too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look at this, Mo. You weren't sure we were going to be able to do a whole episode on Publix, but we're already at almost 15 minutes here.
It sounds good, man. Anything else you want to add about Publix?
One more thing that I think is kind of like iconic to Publix, and I don't know exactly where it came from. I'm sure we could look it up online and see, but they have scales in the front of the store, like this old, cool looking scales. Now, I heard that those are going to go away. I don't know if this is a COVID thing, but something about like they don't have the parts to repair them. They can't get the parts to repair them. Yeah. But as of today, anyway, you walk into any Publix supermarket and they've got this really cool, like old timey scale at the front, like for you to step on and weigh yourself, basically.
Right. Right.
And they're just really cool looking. I I know I've used them before.
Me too.
You're going to get groceries, like you're walking in. Hey, can I get fatty food today? Nope, need to skip on that.
Can I get 2 boxes of sushi, or should I only get 1?
Right, more like the ice cream. We're checking for the ice cream.
Yeah, the ice cream. Yeah. I want to add one more thing. During lunch or sometimes breakfast and lunch, they will have some of those Publix will have a buffet, like a salad buffet.
Yep.
Or a hot meal buffet out there. I don't know if they've stopped the hot meal buffet.
No, they're back. They're back. They're back. Just like everything, they went away during COVID, but they are back. It just depends. Some stores have them, some don't. It depends on the size of the store, if they have room,
right? All
of that. But yeah, they've got hot food bars in some stores. They've got salad bars in some stores, and they have olive bars in some stores. Me trying to eat a ketogenic diet a lot, I'll sometimes stop. Like if don't have a lot of time, I'll go to Publix and just get like a half pound of olives. Makes a great lunch.
Yeah. Or I'll get a salad. When I was on keto too, I would just go in there, just get a bunch of different types of salads.
Yep.
Which is really, really neat.
Absolutely. Speaking of keto and something that is not keto, my son also loves going to Publix because he knows we go by the deli, or what is it, the bakery. He gets a chocolate chip cookie.
The free chocolate chip cookies.
That's right.
My daughter, both my daughters, one's 16, one is going to be 13. They still go get there and get their cookies. Yeah.
Hey, they're still kids. That's all right.
Hey, man. I always tell them, hey, get an extra one for your dad.
There you go. And actually, my son's all about the sprinkle cookies. He'll eat a chocolate chip cookie, but they've got the sprinkle cookies they'll have sometimes there too. That's what he likes. And then sometimes, I don't know if it's just a store thing or what, but sometimes he gets a balloon at the checkout too. They've got like little helium balloons they have that they'll give the kids. Yeah, he's walking out of Publix. He's like, I got a sprinkle cookie and a balloon. Today was a good day.
Right. And if you ever need to buy a gift and you are last minute, and you're that last minute person, need to buy a gift for somebody, and you don't know what to get them, and you want to get a gift card immediately, you can just go right up to the counters over there. They have a huge section of gift cards over there. So you name it, they have it in there. You want the Publix one, you get the Publix one. You want to get a Visa card, Visa. Any retail store, any restaurants, they have a huge section for Darden restaurants. Darden restaurants is like multiple different restaurants, I believe. And birthday card, boom, you're done.
There you go.
Flowers, fresh flowers, you get them right there in Publix.
Hey, I thought about something else, Mo, because we talked about market share, and it is definitely a uniquely Floridian thing. You can be standing in an intersection, and you're looking at a Publix across the street, and you turn around, and there's one behind you as well. Have you seen this?
Yes, I have seen this.
Never seen that with any other grocery chain, but it happens with Publix. I think maybe either, some of their busier stores, they don't want to lose market share, or, whatever it is, it happens. Absolutely. Maybe they have an older store across the street. They'll open a new one, but not close the old one.
No, yeah, it happens all the time. There was one in Celebration that was just like that. They finally closed the older one, but for the longest time, there was 2 Publixes there, right there, one on 192 in Kissimmee and one in Celebration, and they were literally right in front of each other.
Yeah.
So that was pretty neat. I mean, it's like, hey, if one is way too busy, you go to the other one. The other one's pretty much empty.
There you go.
All right. Now we want to hear from you. What do you guys think about Publix? If you've been to Publix or if you've seen a Publix, what is your favorite grocery store chain? We want to hear from you guys. You can reach us at our Moving to Florida show hotline by dropping a voicemail or texting us at 407-900-5859, or drop us a DM on Facebook or Instagram at Moving to Florida Show. And for Twitter, our handle is at Moving to FL Show. If you'd like to connect with us, if you have any questions, or if you need a realtor here in Florida, you can reach us at movingtofloridashow@gmail.com. Be sure to subscribe to the show if you like our content, so that it would automatically download to your device and get you one step closer to moving to Florida.